This one mistake can kill your dynamic remarketing feature in your Performance Max campaign. Most e-commerce stores use Performance Max campaign because they are easy to set up and the results are quite good. We use Performance Max and Standard Shopping based on the requirement of each individual client. Sometimes we just use Standard Shopping, sometimes we just use Performance Max only. The point is that many times this one mistake is blocking your Performance Max for being more effective. I'm talking about the dynamic remarketing feature in PMax. What is dynamic remarketing? In a nutshell, it's a form of remarketing where the ad is tailored to based on which products your visitors use, items added to cart, etc. Then, when the same person browses other websites that are part of Google's display network or YouTube, they are shown the tailored ads featuring the specific product they showed interest in your site. Since PMax is not showing if the dynamic remarketing part of your campaigns are working or not, this is crucial to know. So, even though Shopify has a good default integration with Google Ads, we've seen that about 30% of the time it's just not working for some reason. So this is what you need to do to check if it's working for you. Go to Audience Manager and select your data. This is the last tab, as you can see. Then select the Google Ads tabs and click on the details. This is the overview of what Google Ads tag sees about your traffic on your site. There are various parameters here, but for now we are going to focus on eCom Prod ID or ID. As you can see in this screenshot, there is no ID or eCom Prod ID. Also, it's important to note there are other values you should be using. I will create another video later, so subscribe to the channel and you won't miss it. Since in this particular case, there is no ID or eCom Prod ID parameter, which means dynamic remarketing is not working at all for this brand. Also, I've seen cases when there was eCom Prod ID, but it was a static value, not a dynamic one. So you can check that issue as well. If you click here on the retail under your Google Ads tag, you will get to a place something like this. Here, for example, you can see there is a 0% feed key match rate in this account. So basically, there is no dynamic remarketing working in this case. If it was a healthy account, it would look something like this. You will seeing the actual parameters, your feed key rate would be 98 or 99%. That's a good rate. In this case, it's 96. It's still okay. So if it's smaller than 90, there is usually an issue with your dynamic remarketing. So now you know how to check if Google tag is sending the right ID and your dynamic remarketing is working within PMax. If you learned something new today, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm posting 2-3 videos every week to help you with no BS PPC content.